Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome to Homebound. Homebound is a game that was made for the Asylum Game Jam this year. The Asylum Game Jam is, if you didn't know already, it's a game jam where your goal is to make a horror game without using any of the common mental illness or, psychiatric tropes that a lot of them that fall into the horror genre. And of course, I'm not sure why it's called the Asylum Game Jam. If that's the case, that's kind of like the overarching kind of area where it would be, where that would all take place, would be an asylum. But I understand what they want. I just didn't understand the name behind it. But this game, Homebound, was submitted to the Asylum Game Jam, which means it was made on a short time constraints. And from what I understand, it's about memories. And I believe, I could double check, but I believe the creator of the game also wrote the music for it as well. So that's pretty interesting for something that's on a time constraint. I think they put a lot of work into it, and hopefully it paid off. Anyway, I believe we are this person here. Let's see if I can actually get things configured so that I can move around. There we go. Yeah, now we're moving. What do we have here? It's a glass jar. The lid has been sealed tightly shut. There seems to be something inside it, trying to get out. Or someone. Oh, I was going to say, they're trying to get to the scares. Trying to get to the spooks really quickly here. With the someone, huh? I don't think a person can fit in that jar. Then again, it kind of, if you look really close, like really, really close inside the jar, it kind of looks like a jar full of heads. So maybe there is something scary in there. That's a cute little tune. It's a shoe rack. Yes, it is. You have nothing interesting to say about the shoe rack, huh? The books are all lined up neatly. You see a few that may have interested you. Once upon a time. Ha! 'Cause books, we don't need books anymore. We're too good for books. It seems to be a family picture. Oh, is it yours? Examine it more. Yes, examine it more closely. Me. Upon a closer inspection, it appears to be a drawing done by a child. It's drawn poorly, but something about the art style is strangely familiar. I'm guessing because you drew it, man. You drew this! Look at that! Just took him a minute, man. He must have some pretty bad memory problems, which isn't really anything to laugh at by itself, but come on. That's Mom and Dad, yes. Suddenly memories come flooding back. You feel the path becoming clearer. What path? What has become clear to me? The music has gotten a little bit more uplifting as well. This plane is so big it's almost intimidating. Ooh, did that do something to the jar? It's locked. Okay. I guess I'm not going back. Upon closer inspection, there doesn't seem to be a door there anymore. I'm not buying it. No. The doors just don't disappear, man. You can't remember one thing and then forget that there was not a door there. Where'd you come from if you forgot there wasn't a door? That's what I'm trying to tell you here. Doesn't make sense. It's a piano. Yeah, it is. Alright, well, we got the piano. It's a real plant. Hot dang. We're moving up in life, boys. We got real plants now. Hey, it's computer. It's computer, yes. It doesn't seem to be working. Well, there's things on the screen. Something's happening to it. Come on now. Let's get our little kit out to figure out how this computer's supposed to be working. It's a guitar. Or is it a ukulele? Kind of looks more like a guitar. Perhaps it's a ukitar or a guitar-lele. I doubt it's one of those. From the size, I would guess a guitar, but I don't know. This is a cactus plant. On closer inspection, it seems to be a fake cactus plant. We're back to the fake plants, man. It's almost intimidating. And these are all bookshelves, yeah. See a few that may have interested you once upon a time, but now we aren't interested in anything. Everything's boring, everything sucks, except for this painting of the flowers. Or is that a portrait? I don't know. He doesn't want to tell me about that. He tells me about everything else in his life, but he doesn't want to tell me about just a bowl of rice. Delicious. It's a fridge. You don't feel hungry, though. And why is the rest of the kitchen empty? That's a good question, actually. There aren't any cabinets here, man. This is a very empty kitchen. Now, you see, part of me would have said, oh no, that's because the developer didn't have time to put other stuff in the kitchen. But then you pointed it out, man. You pointed it out that the kitchen was empty. That's weird. That ain't supposed to happen. No, you know something I don't. Developer of the game. Which hopefully you know more about the game than I do, considering I'm just playing it for the first time. Ah, the trusty night lamp. My greatest and only friend. Truly, It will help me sleep here in this bed, which is definitely a bed, because I just called it a bed. Wardrobe is sealed shut. That one is also sealed shut, and these books are lined up neatly. Is that all that interests me? So, I'm guessing the memory triggered the ability to go out the door? Okay, yeah, I guess I could... You doing this to me? Okay. Okay. Alright, it was a game jam, I understand you didn't have the time to create a million different rooms. And I know they're all a little bit different, I'm just being a butt, I'm just being an ass. The faces in this, faces have been scribbled out in red ink. Well, that's not good. What does that mean? What do I do? This plant seems like it's begging for affection. Does that mean it is dying? It's wilting? Or, I mean, I guess it is brown. Everything else is too, but I guess that's... The piano keys look like they have never been touched. Play the piano? Sure. I guess this tune's been drilled into our heads so many times, I guess we've memorized it by now, but it's good. Did you hear a sigh in there? Like a sigh, was that from him? And involuntarily began playing a tune. The melody reminds you of something, someone dear. Not just something, someone. An intense feeling of nostalgia engulfs you. Suddenly, memories come flooding back. Of what? You feel the path becoming clearer. I get that part. What's coming back? What are these memories? I'm guessing I can't go back to the room with the thing still. Nah, it's locked. And by locked, I mean it doesn't exist. You don't look at it from far away and say, oh, that door over there, it's locked, and then take like 2 steps over, take a closer inspection and go, oh wait, that's just a wall. No, you probably could, I could probably tell from right here if it wasn't a door anymore. But no, I don't need the closer inspection. What I'm guessing I gotta do now is keep going through the, wait, did anything else in the house change? Doesn't look like it. I'm guessing I keep going through the door, and we learn something new every time we inspect something new, and something happened to the piano? Ooh. Oh, the whole house is gonna be actually destroyed and worn out, isn't it? Piano looks worn out, some of the keys are missing. There's a book out, I saw that. There seems to be a diary here that wasn't here before. Do you want to read it? Yes, I would like to carry on with the story. 14th of November. The year is 21X. I don't want to see them go. It's too soon. But I finally found a way to preserve them. I found a way to trap their souls. Ooh, you're getting into some bad stuff here, buddy. Though the trade-off is apparently quite dire. Yeah, I would think so. There's nothing more important to me than this, though. All those years researching, it's finally time. The jar is ready. You put the parents' souls to the jar, and you're gonna keep them forever. You have a girlfriend in there too, because it looked like there were more than 2 heads. I'm guessing the souls, the heads were souls or ghosts that represent souls. There's no going back now. I don't know what will happen to me either. If I, for whatever reason, lose my sanity, which I'm assuming we have, because we've all gone through this reality like 3 times, just remember, my name is, the text ends with a name, but the ink has been smudged beyond legibility. You have a crappy signature. That's what you're trying to tell me here. Really? I thought that would have unlocked something. Do I have to get, maybe you could play the guitar too, or the uke guitar, or whatever it is? No, you don't play that. What about the computer? Do you play the computer? Computer seems to have some sort of computer game open. That's what that looked like. It didn't look like no... It's a skeleton seems to be making bad skeleton puns. Oh, I think I know what you're playing. I think I know what you're playing. Yeah, let's play the game. You hear faint, joyous laughter surrounding you. That'd be creepy if I was playing a video game, personally. You feel like you've played this game before. The skeleton puns are so bad. They're good. You feel yourself smiling uncontrollably. Somehow you feel like you want to be a kinder person. It warms your heart to the core. Suddenly, memories come flooding back. You hear the sound of a door unlocking somewhere. Well, dang, we better go check it out. I bet you it's the front door again. So, yeah, I have no idea what game that was referencing at all. No, I've never had a game make me feel good in my life. You kidding me? Every time I play a game, I feel angry and worse. I want to kill, and everything must die. That's why I play the video games, because violence feeds violence. Be scared, be angry, right? Right? Hey, that changed. There's a maniacal flower on the screen. Seems to be mocking you. Gee, once again, I don't know what you're referencing there, my buddy and my friend. Oh my. A note on the fridge? There seems to be another note here. There was a note there before. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed a part of the story. It appears to have been hastily written. Kitchen renovations to be made in future updates. What does that mean? Exactly. What does that mean? That means nothing to me. That means nothing to my character. There seems to be a warm bowl of fried rice on the table. It's still warm. Do you want to eat it? Well, I haven't had anything to eat yet, so I think we should eat something. Your face reflexively lights up as a familiar taste envelops your taste buds. You feel like you've eaten this many times before. It's her cooking. We still talking about parents, or we talk about someone else? Suddenly, memories come flooding back. You feel the pathway becoming clearer. I don't like what it's going towards here, but I guess we don't really have a choice. I'm gonna look around a bit, make sure I didn't miss it. Is there another diary page to read? There's gonna be a diary here that wasn't here before. Read it, yes. November 14th, I don't want to see it, it's too soon. It's the same thing, man. It's the same story. It's a sad story. It's a story of love. It's a story of loss. It's a story of memories. It's a story of jars and souls. It's mainly a story of jars and souls, though. All right, what changed now? See, the computer game hates us. The book. Okay, then. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, then, because most of the shoes seem to be missing. The books are lined up neatly. See a few that may have interested you once upon a time. This cactus is fake. What about the real plants? It's so big, it's almost intimidating. What about the one that was craving attention? Maybe something happened there. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, that would happen. This plant is withered away. This one's also fake, right? Yeah, it's so big, it's almost intimidating. Yeah, it's fake. Books lined up neatly. Any new diary entries? I'm guessing no. You decide not to pry. And my own diary, because I'm pretty sure it's mine. Oh, okay, the fridge is gone. Looks like the bowl was thrown across the table. Okay. What have you been doing, sir? You poor person. The trusty night lamp. Nothing happens with that. The bed sheets seem to have been lovingly folded. Sleep in the bed? Sure, yeah, why not? A familiar softness surrounds your body. You suddenly remember why your bed sheets were always made after you left them messy. It smells like Mum. Suddenly, memories come flooding back. And the door unlocks somewhere. Somewhere. Was it somewhere different? Was it back here, maybe? Come on. Let me in. Let me into the soul room. It's still locked. Alright, we'll keep going forward. What else is there to interact with? Maybe there's something new to interact with this time. Because I feel like we have hit everything. Oh, that's not good. What? Oh, what? Excuse me? Who are you? What are you doing in my house? I can't even pretend to translate that, man! 4-4 22D 23. Skip objective to 22. What are you trying to tell me? It hurts. All right, Gagus. Do you? It's trying hard to communicate. Somehow the voices seem familiar. Well, it's your jar of souls, dude. Do you remember 24-4-14? I don't know if the numbers are supposed to actually be part of it, but it's barely discernible either way, so. It's me. Madame. What? Madame. Is it supposed to be mommy and daddy put together? Madame. Mom? Dad? Yes. Why are you? Do you remember? I remember now. Cool. Not very cool. You turned them into souls, man. I'm so sorry. This shouldn't have happened. I agree. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to see you go. You remember? Maybe laughing is not an appropriate response to this situation, but okay, we're gonna laugh now. But it's too late. Oh, he's getting bigger. That's... No, this is the part where we turn around and run. Dude, no, you go away from the souls. Souls get big, you run away. Dude, why are we just watching this? Okay. Alright, it's your funeral, I guess. I'm just the viewer. You're the viewer. I'm just the participant. I'm the outside participant. And you gotta go out of here, man. This may have been your mom and your dad at one time, but now it's a bunch of heads all conglomerated around a body, and I'm assuming it's ephemeral or something. But it's gonna want you dead. I'm guessing it's gonna want you dead. You might want to run. Dude, something. Get the hell. It just keeps growing. It's still growing. How big's it gonna get? Is this legitimately the end of the game? Is this legitimately the end? I honestly do not know. But just in case it is, guys, this was Homebound, created for the Asylum Game Jam. It was a cute little game. You could tell it was made under some time constraints, and he was okay with it. I mean, he played inside the time constraints, and he made the parts that he couldn't expand more. He just kind of threw out little cute jokes on it. It's all well and good, you know. It was all fun. The memories thing coming back, I guess the importance there was to cherish those memories, and because he couldn't remember, or he had trouble remembering them, he decided to keep them around forever because he refused to just keep them by their memories. And you know, the whole idea that you should cherish your memories is definitely an important one, because eventually, for a lot of the people that we meet, that's all we're going to have eventually, especially if they are significantly older than us. Remember the people who have made an impact in your life, and if you keep those memories, you keep them fond, those people may never truly go away. It's a good lesson to take home. And also, don't steal people's souls and put them into jars. That's the secondary lesson here. If the first one's not going to work for you, just don't put people's souls in jars. If you don't do that, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this show of Homebound. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to go ahead and leave it a like, of course. It helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more if you want to see more videos like this one in the future. I'm the Thet Man, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. It was giving me like a little cheat inside the thing to know whether I was doing it right, and that totally tripped me up. Oh, hi. Hello, Catwoman. Who's up? So you're the one messing up my beloved home. Then die. Oh. Hi. Okay.